Hi. So good afternoon. Welcome to another reading live segment. My name is Vandana PS, one of the reading trainers from Needles Academy. So I'll wait a few seconds so that others can join. So please let me check how many of you have joined this live segment. Okay, so how's your day going? Well, as usual, I'm here with a sample question from part B, as well as a full material regarding part A. So I'll give you 2 minutes for the completion of this sample question, and here comes the question. All right, so welcome back. I hope you have done this material, this particular sample question. Okay. Yes, a lot of messages. Hi, Rashmi, Divi, Neetu, Shiny, Bhavani. Yes, good afternoon. Hi, Shiny. How are you, ma'am? Yes, I'm doing great, dear. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Anyway, so coming to this question. So this is a sample question from part B as usual. Yes, we will always do a sample question from part B. And this question is from the category, second category, which is a policy. This is a policy. Okay, so what is a policy? May I know in the comment box, what is a policy? Hi, Monisha, Jissa, Pony, good afternoon. So what is a policy? What is a policy? What do you know about a policy? So in the second category, we have two different topics or two different categories there. So the first one, which is a manual. Okay, so the first one, which is a manual, and second one, that can be a policy. Yes, so first one, manual, second one, policy. Okay, so what is a policy? What is a policy? What is a policy? No, my question is not about what are you reading for in a policy. നിങ്ങൾ എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയാ വായിക്കുന്നത് എന്നല്ല എൻ്റെ question. What is a policy? ഒരു policy എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? What is a policy? Very good, Shiny. One particular principle will be there. So like in guidelines, in policy, there will be rules, regulations, principles, instructions, but it is little bit more connected to or associated to government rules. Okay, so guidelines എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ basically we are following the guidelines of the hospital, rules and regulations of the hospital or instructions from the hospital. Whereas in a policy, that means the instruction or a particular rule or a particular law, research of, what can I say? An act. Yeah, of course, an act from the government. That is called a policy. Okay. So, particular rule will be there. ഒരു പ്രത്യേക കാര്യമായിരിക്കും പറയുന്നത്. And what are you reading for in a policy? എന്തിനു വേണ്ടിയാണ് നമ്മൾ second category വായിക്കുന്നത്? Or what are you reading in the second category? Then you can say, we are reading for the main idea. Yes, Taku. Okay, Rashmi. Yes, Jissa, policy, a particular principle. Very good, dear. Yes, Monisha, set of rules and regulations by the government. Very good. Yes, exactly. Okay, so that is policy. So here, hospital policy explains that. ഇവിടെ എന്താണ് ഈ policy explain ചെയ്യുന്നത്? Okay, so what is the main idea here? That is the question. So, very short question. So, my keyword, I'm just marking policy explains. These are my keywords from the question. Okay, and you can connect. So, the policy explains that it is generally preferable to only use items once. So, my keywords generally, preferable and only. And from option B, the way in which items are reused is condition specific. So my keywords, reused, condition specific. And option C, staff are responsible for organizing items into the correct group. So my keyword, staff are responsible. So these are my keywords from these three options. Okay. Yes, Shiny, main idea. Okay, Jissa, to find out the main idea. Yes, Divi, to find out the main idea, we are reading the policy or the manual. Manual, what is a manual? Policy, yes, it is correct set of rules which is by the government. So what is a manual? Second category, manual. So what is a manual? Let me know in the comment box, what is a manual? Or manual, what is a manual? Yes. So please do comment, I'll read your answers. So coming back to this question, I'll read and then we will find out the correct answer. Okay. So reprocessing of reusable instruments and equipment. Any instrument or piece of equipment that is to be reused requires reprocessing, cleaning, disinfection and or sterilization. So reprocessing, reusable. Okay, heading itself is all about reusable instruments. The minimum level of reprocessing required the reusable instruments and equipment depends on the individual situation. So everything, according to the paragraph, this reusable instruments, it depends on the individual situation of the patient or the particular person, the body site and the nature by which instrument will be used. Then, the system used is based on the instruments and items for patient care being categorized into critical, semi-critical and non-critical according to the degree of risk for infection involved in the use of items. Semi-critical items are defined as those that come into contact with mucous membranes or non-intact skin and should be single use or sterilized after each use. If it is not possible, high-level disinfection is the minimum level of reprocessing that is acceptable. So that's all about the para. Okay. Okay, Steffi, very good, Steffi. Manual, which means a booklet containing information about a medicine, equipment, device or medicine. Yes. Or medicine patio, equipment patio, device patio, machine. Okay, machine is or a particular medicine. That's all about a manual. That means in the second category there will not be any connection with, direct connection with animals or human beings. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് animals and human beings ആയിട്ട് യാതൊരു റിലേഷനും ഇല്ലെന്നല്ല ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത്, but still it is not about living things. ശരിയല്ലേ? Okay, in a manual it's all about the equipment, അതെ, machine, medicine, അതിനെ പറ്റിയാണ്. Whereas in a policy it gives importance to that particular law അല്ലെങ്കിൽ rule from the government. Okay, so here what is the correct answer? Let me know in the comment box what is your answer. എന്താണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആൻസർ? Yes, Caroline, information about a particular equipment. Equipment മാത്രമല്ല, equipment, device, machine, instrument or medicine. Okay. Okay, Jissa, manual, basic information regarding hospital equipments, device. Okay. Yes. And Monisha, booklets with functioning of equipments, machine, device or medicine. Yes, very good. Yes. So let me know in the comment box what is your answer. Answer in the comment DMO. Okay. Okay. Yes, Steffi, it's about, yes, machine already there. Yeah, other. Okay. So majority got the correct answer. Correct answer aana ninge kittiyirikkune. So my next question is, how you guys eliminated the other two options? ബാക്കിയുള്ള രണ്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻസ്. ആൻഡ് ആസ് യു നോ, ദിസ് ഇസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ്ലി പാർട്ട് ബി. ദ ടൈപ്പ് ഓഫ് ക്വസ്റ്റൻ ഇസ് മൾട്ടിപ്പിൾ ചോയ്സ് ക്വസ്റ്റൻസ് വിത്ത് 3 ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് അല്ലേ? സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വി ഹാവ് 3 ഓപ്ഷൻസ്. അതിൽ 1 വിൽ ബി ദ കറക്റ്റ് ആൻസർ, 1 വിൽ ബി കോൺട്രാഡിക്ടറി ഓപ്ഷൻ ഓർ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ, ആൻഡ് 1 ഇസ് ലൈക്ക് എന്താണ്, നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻഡ് ഓപ്ഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ് ക്യാൻ വേരി അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ പാറ്റേൺ. സോ ഹിയർ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്, വാട്ട് ആർ ദ ചാൻസസ് ഓഫ് ദാറ്റ് യു ക്യാൻ എലിമിനേറ്റ് അതർ 2 ഓപ്ഷൻസ്? What is the reason? Okay. Okay, Rashmi. So I'll read the correct answers. Okay, Shiny, Babani, Taku, Divi, Steffi, Preeta, Shija, Jissa. Okay. Caroline, Rashmi, very good. Answer is correct, which is option B. Answer is option B. The way in which items are reused is condition specific. Very simple. Because the entire paragraph is all about reusable instruments and equipments. അല്ലേ? അത് condition specific ആണെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്? Because, and we know that in the second category we are reading for the main idea as well. The first 3 lines are important. ആദ്യത്തെ 3 sentence എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് it is very important. Okay? അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് 3 സെൻറ്റൻസിൽ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? The minimum, second line, the minimum level of reprocessing required reusable instruments and equipments depends on the individual situation. That means it is condition specific. കണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഓരോ പേഷ്യൻസിൻ്റെ അവർ യൂസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന ഓർ അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ഡിപ്പെൻഡിങ് ഓൺ ദ പേഷ്യൻറ്റ് ദ ഇൻസ്ട്രുമെൻറ്റ്സ് വിൽ ബി ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് കണ്ടീഷൻ സ്പെസിഫിക് ഓർ അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു ദ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വൽ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ പേഷ്യൻറ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ആൻസർ ഇസ് ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി, എക്സാക്ട്ലി ഫ്രം ദ സെക്കൻഡ് ആൻഡ് തേർഡ് ലൈൻസ്. ഓക്കെ, വാട്ട് അബൌട്ട് ഓപ്ഷൻ എ ആൻഡ് സി? ഹൗ ക്യാൻ വി എലിമിനേറ്റ് എ ആൻഡ് സി? നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെ എ ആൻഡ് സി എലിമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്യും? Okay, Needu, option A is contradictory. Okay, very good. Option A is contradictory. It is opposite option. Okay, contradictory ആണ്. കാരണം എന്താണ്? It is generally preferable to only use items once. No, of course not. Why? Because the title itself is saying this is all about reusable instruments. So it is not using for at once. Reusable. Okay, so contradictory or opposite option. What about option C? How can we eliminate option C? Or why you eliminated option C? Okay, the way C is not mentioned, A is contradictory. Yes, Bhavani, B is condition specific and C regarding staff and A for single use items. Okay, that means A is contradictory. Okay, and kore peru parayunnundu C is not mentioned, alle? Okay, actually there are 2 mistakes, and you guys know that OET is a language exam. Ano? അതെ. So what is a language error there in option C? എന്തെങ്കിലും language mistake ഉണ്ടോ? Please do check and tell me any language-wise errors in the option. I mean grammatically or sentence structure-wise, any mistakes in the option C? അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് ഉണ്ടോ എന്ന് നോക്കിയേ. ബിക്കോസ് ഡയറക്റ്റ്ലി നമുക്ക് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻഡ് എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ബിക്കോസ് ഇൻ ദ സെക്കൻഡ് പാര കണ്ടോ, second paragraph is all about, little bit connected to option C. Okay, so why we are eliminating option C in the context of language? How can we eliminate option C? Hi Kavita, good afternoon. Yes, Shiny, A is contradictory. Okay Needu, it is contradictory. Okay Taku, C is not mentioned, A is contradictory. Okay Shija, A is an opposite answer. Yes, very good. Okay Needu, C is not mentioned. Yeah, very good Shiny, you found it. So here we have a grammatical error. What is the grammatical error here? Staffs are. Okay, here it is staff are. So another reason is that, the main reason is, we can say it is not mentioned directly in the paragraph, which is not mentioned, but slightly mentioned. Again say, കുറച്ചധികം മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട് എന്ത്, അക്കോർഡിംഗ് ടു ദ സെക്കൻഡ് പാര. അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് വേണമെങ്കിൽ കമ്പയർ ചെയ്യാം. ബട്ട് സ്റ്റിൽ ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻ പ്ലസ് ദർ ഇസ് എ ഗ്രമാറ്റിക്കൽ മിസ്റ്റേക്ക്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ അബൌട്ട് ദി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. എനി ഡൗട്ട്സ്? I hope it is clear for you. So now let's jump into the next part, which is precocious puberty. Okay, so that is the topic, precocious puberty. And how is the material? Engane undarunnu? How is the material? Yes. So now, today I'm not gonna read this particular text because already I've read and underlined certain words in the previous text. Previously, in the previous class already nammal vaaichu certain keywords underline chedu. Now you know how to underline the keywords very well. ശരിയല്ലേ? So today I'm not going to read it. So I'll read the questions and let's find out the answers from the text. Okay. Yeah, it is easy material. Ano? Okay. So do you guys need a tough material? Ninko oru tough material cheida kollam thonundo? What's your opinion? If you guys need a very tough material, I will prepare it for sure. On the comment cheyamo. Oru tough material venam ennundengil please do comment. Then I'll prepare a tough material for you. What kind of material you guys need? Okay, Rashmi said yes. Rashmi ki venam nanu parayune. Okay, anyone else need a tough material? Okay Shiny, yes ma'am, better for us. Okay Taku, yes. Amrita, Ponni, Divi, okay, ellarum yes nanu parayune. So definitely I'll prepare a tough material for you and let's see how many marks that you can score. Okay, yes. Okay Asha, yes, we need a tough material ma'am. Okay, yes Kavita, Jissa, Bhavani, okay, yes Caroline, Steffi, definitely. Okay, definitely I'll prepare one. Anyway, so the first question, factors that are responsible for the onset of peripheral precocious puberty. Okay, so my keywords, factors, responsible and onset. Yes, and very recently one of my students asked me എങ്ങനെയാണ് keywords question എന്ന് underline ചെയ്യുന്നത്, on what basis we are underlining certain keywords from the question. Okay, അങ്ങനൊരു ഡൗട്ട് ചോദിച്ചിരുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്കൊന്ന് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാമോ, how you guys are underlining keywords from the question? എന്ത് ബേസിലാണ് നിങ്ങൾ question എന്ന keywords underline ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഒന്ന് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യാമോ? എങ്ങനെയാണ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്ന് നമ്മൾ കീവേഡ്സ് അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യുക? ഹൗ ക്യാൻ വി അണ്ടർലൈൻ കീവേഡ്സ് ഫ്രം ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ? യെസ്, പലർക്കും ഉള്ളൊരു ഡൗട്ടാണ്, കീവേഡ്സ് അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യണോ, അതെങ്ങനെ അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യുക, വാട്ട് ഈസ് ദ ബേസ്, അല്ലേ? സോ വൈ വി ആർ അണ്ടർലൈനിങ് കീവേഡ്സ്? Because these keywords will help you to find out the answer. That is the first reason. Second thing is that definitely they will not give you the direct exact same word from the paragraph into the question. That is why we are underlining the keywords. Third reason, on what basis we are underlining the keywords? In the basilana. Okay, Shiny, main things in the question. Yeah, for example, in the first question, ഇവിടെ മെയിൻ ആയിട്ട് പറയുന്നത് എന്താ? Factors responsible onset. So why we are not underlining peripheral precocious puberty? എന്തുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ അത് അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്തില്ല? If you want, definitely you can underline, but still, why I have not underlined these keywords? First reason, the only thing you can underline, which is words not more than 3. 3 കൂടുതൽ വേർഡ്സ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് റീസൺ. സെക്കൻഡ് റീസൺ, precocious puberty is the material name of the title. So you don't have to underline the same. ശരിയല്ലേ? Yeah, it is the topic. Very good, yes. Okay, so please do underline what is different. Different ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ കുറച്ചുകൂടി അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യുക, ആൻഡ് ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ബി ദ മെയിൻ തിങ്സ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ഫാക്ടേഴ്സ്, റെസ്പോൺസിബിൾ ആൻഡ് ഓൺസെറ്റ്. യെസ് ആശ, it is the topic ade. Okay, Caroline, alternative words. Example, factors, causes. Very good, exactly. Okay, adha njan parnathu, they will give you alternative words allengil synonyms. Okay, they will not give you the exact words. Instead of the exact words, they will give you synonyms. Okay, appo ivide factors, instead of factors, what is mentioned in the paragraph? Factors, responsible, onset. And what is the answer? Yeah, let me know your answers. Answers on the comment cheyamo. Okay, Shiny, Jisa, Rashmi, Divi, Kavita, your answer is correct, which is from text C. So instead of factors, they have mentioned in the text C causes. Kanda. Okay, appo idine thanne different synonyms undu. Endakya? Causes, factors, reasons. Okay, so causes, factors, reasons. Causes aanu parayunnu alle. So answer is from text C. What are the factors responsible? Because of these causes, you can get this condition. Alle? Yes. Okay, Jisa. Yes, very good dear. It is text C. Okay, Ponni, Indu. Yes, Indu, correct answer aanu, which is C. Second question. Which parts of the body shall undergo X-ray to confirm precocious puberty? Okay, so my keywords, parts, then undergo, as well as X-ray. So these are my keywords. Only 3 keywords: parts, undergo, X-ray. So what about the second question? Okay, a lot of correct answers. Exactly, which is from text B. Ano, ade. It is from text B. Alle, evideyana text B il mark cheyidekkunne? Where is it marked? In text B. So in text B, see, X-rays of children's hands and wrists. So which parts of the body? Hands and wrist. Okay, so that's from B. Answer is B. Okay, Indu, Ponni, Rashmi, Asha, Taku, Divi, Kavita, Jissa, Shiny. Yes, text B. Okay. Third one, what is the significance of born age and velocity? What is the significance? Significance, born age, velocity. These are my keywords. So where they've mentioned about the importance, significance and the different synonyms on the mention cheyamo. Edakya? Significance, importance, necessity, imperative, vital, then what else? Any other words? Yeah, key, K-E-Y. Sometimes yeah, key, which means important, significant, necessary. Okay, pivotal. Yes, so born age and velocity, where is it mentioned? Yes. Okay, Puni, Divi, Jissa, Rashmi, Shiny. Yes, very good. Answer is from text D. Ano, it is from text D. Okay, where is it mentioned in text D? So there is a diagram in text D. It's all about the management of the condition. Engane manage cheyunne? Management is mentioned here. As well, born age, growth velocity, which comes under the management. Alle? Yes. Okay, as well as here, in the paragraph also they have mentioned about growth velocity and born age examination. Kanda, the last one. So, which is mentioned here in text D. Yes, importance. Okay, Shiny. Yes, Kavita. Answer is correct. Very good. Then fourth one, possible changes that can be noticed in the sound of an individual. So, changes noticed, sound. Yeah, these are my keywords. എന്താണ്? possible changes noticed sound in an individual? Yes, only Shiny got the correct answer. Very good, Shiny. Your answer is correct, which is from either text la. Yes, text A. Okay, see the second bullet point. Testicle and penis growth, facial hair, and deeper voice in boys. Okay, so there will be changes in sound. Okay, so answer is from text A. Yeah, a lot of correct answers. Okay, Asha, Kavita, Rashmi, Punni, Divi, Steffi. Yes, very good. It's from text A. And fifth one, which diagnostic tools are not recommended in precocious puberty management? Okay, diagnostic tools management. If this is a short answer question, then what will be your answer? If it is a short answer question, what will be your answer? Okay, Jessa. Yes, dear. Text A. Very good. Yeah. What about fifth one? Okay, answer is very clear that because it is management they are asking. So management is mentioned in evidana text D. So answer is text D, I know, and we know that. But my question is, if it is a short answer question, then what will be your answer? Either a short answer ആയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ എന്തായിരിക്കും ആൻസർ വരാം? Fifth one. So what is your answer? This is a short answer type question, then what will be your answer? Okay, so which is from text D? Yes, where is it mentioned? Where is it mentioned? Okay, very good. Okay, so answer will be ultrasound. Ano? Yes, which is again, it is mentioned here. So ultrasound. So answer is from, yes, text D. Ano? Management. Okay, so that is very carefully we are analyzing. Here question വായിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്താ കാണുന്നത്? Which diagnostic tools are not recommended in precocious puberty management? So management എന്ന് കാണുമ്പോൾ, yeah, our answer is text D. ശരിയാണോ? Okay. Yes. Okay. So Divi, you commented that it is text B. Why? Text B എന്നാണ് കമൻറ്റ് ചെയ്തത്. Why? Management ആണല്ലോ. So text D അല്ലേ വരേണ്ടത്. Diagnostic tools are not recommended. So is that text D or text B? Where is the correct answer mentioned? Yeah, അതാണ് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് ചോദിച്ചേ. If it is a short answer question, then what will be your answer? Okay, so text D ആണെങ്കിൽ where is it mentioned? Yes, എവിടെയാണ് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്? Okay, Asha, diagnostic tools, I didn't get that. എന്താ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത് diagnostic tools? ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഇതൊരു ഷോർട്ട് ആൻസർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആയിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ, if fifth question is a short answer question, then what will be your answer? Which diagnostic tools are not recommended? ഏതാണ് അവിടെ ഡയഗ്നോസ്റ്റിക് ടൂൾ അവർ പറയുന്നത്? നോട്ട് റെക്കമെൻഡഡ് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. യെസ്, ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് നോട്ട് റെക്കമെൻഡഡ് ഫോർ puberty management. See, my only question is it from text B or text D? ഒന്ന് പറയാമോ? Yes, Shiny, ultrasound. Okay, Jissa. Okay, Taku, ultrasound. Diagnostic tools are mentioned in text B and ultrasound. Okay. Okay, so my question is that from text B or text D, ultrasound is not recommended. Okay, yes, ultrasound I agree. Where is it mentioned? Is it in text B? It is management mentioned here. So is that text D or text B? Either text lana. Where is it mentioned? Text B. Ano? Yes. Okay, so actually it's here in the last para. What is mentioned? Children with peripheral precocious puberty need more testing to find the cause of their condition. This might include more blood tests to check hormone levels, or in girls, an ultrasound to check for an ovarian cyst or tumor. Okay, so ultrasound, which is mentioned here in text B. And what about it is not a diagnostic tool, not recommended? ഇതൊരു ഡയഗ്നോസ്റ്റിക് ടൂൾ അല്ല എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എവിടെയാണ്? ഓക്കെ, സോ ദ ഓൺലി ഡിഫറൻസ് ഇസ് ദാറ്റ്. കണ്ടോ, അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് കെയർലെസ് മിസ്റ്റേക്ക് കൊണ്ട് ചിലപ്പോൾ ആൻസേഴ്സ് മാറാം. അപ്പം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ടെക്സ്റ്റ് ഡി എന്ന്. ശരിയല്ലേ? വൈ? ബിക്കോസ് ഓൺലി ദ ഫോക്കസ് വാസ് ഓൺ മാനേജ്മെൻ്റ് ആണ് ഞാൻ ഫോക്കസ് ചെയ്തത്. പക്ഷേ അനദർ കീവേഡ്സ് ആർ ഹിയർ. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് ദ വൺ റീസൺ വി ആർ അണ്ടർലൈനിങ് കീവേഡ്സ്. അപ്പോൾ കീവേഡ്സ് അണ്ടർലൈൻ ചെയ്യാത്ത ഒരു സ്റ്റുഡൻ്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ എന്താ ചെയ്യുക? Okay, only read the final one, management, okay, and that is text D. So, actually it's wrong. Okay, so diagnostic tools mentioned, which is mentioned in text B. So, answer is not D, B. Okay, Rashmi, clear? Yes. Okay, sixth one. Signs that will help us to discern hypothyroidism. So, discern the meaning in the identify, notice. Okay, notice none. So, signs that will help us to notice, identify hypothyroidism. So, my keywords, signs, discern and hypothyroidism. Yeah, what about sixth question? Yes, very good, Shiny. Jissa, correct answer. Yes, what about sixth one? Okay, Shiny, your answer is correct, which is from, yes, signs that will help us to discern hypothyroidism. Okay, sixth one answer എവിടെയാ? Yes, text C ആണോ? Or text B? Okay, so which is mentioned in text C? Yes, what are the reasons? Okay, so answer is mentioned here in text C. Signs that will help us to notice hypothyroidism. Okay. That is from text C. I agree. It is all about the signs or the causes. Yes, answer is correct. When you read it like causes, what are the reasons, what are the signs? Okay, I agree. Actually, signs it is mentioned in text A also, but yeah, these are the causes for this particular hypothyroidism. But again, it is confusing here. Signs that will help us to discern hypothyroidism. Again, ഞാൻ കീവേഡ്സ് മാർക്ക് ചെയ്തു. സയൻസ്, ഡിസേൺ, നോട്ടസ്, ഹൈപ്പോതൈറോയിഡിസം. ഇവിടെ ഡിസേൺ ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നോട്ടസ് ചെയ്യുക, ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ ചെയ്യുക. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു നോട്ടസ് ഓർ ഐഡൻറ്റിഫൈ. ഓക്കെ, സോ നൗ ടെൽ മീ വിച്ച് ഈസ് ദ കറക്റ്റ് ടെക്സ്റ്റ്? വിച്ച് ഈസ് ദ കറക്റ്റ് വൺ? സി ആണോ? സയൻസ് ദാറ്റ് വിൽ ഹെൽപ്പ് us to discern, notify hypothyroidism. Is that from text C? Where is it mentioned? These are the signs. Yes. Okay, Rashmi, your answer is correct, which is mentioned in text B. Okay, not text C, text B. See, text B, okay, the signs, causes mentioned there. But in text B, how to diagnose it, how to notify it, how to discern it. Okay, answer is in text B. Okay, so the diagnosing the condition. ഏത് കണ്ടീഷനാണ്? hypothyroidism through thyroid testing. Okay, so answer is in text B. Clear അല്ലേ? See, even though very easy, but still there are confusions. കണ്ടോ? So answer is in text B. Okay, seventh one. Common indicators for precocious puberty. So indicators എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എന്താണ്? Symptoms ആണ്. Okay, symptoms. So where is it mentioned? These are the symptoms of the condition. Causes alla the symptoms ആണ്. So symptoms mentioned in text B. കണ്ടോ? Indicators, symptoms. So answer is from text A. Yes. Okay, Divi, Rashmi, yes, correct answer. Yes. Ponni, Shiny, it's not text C, B ആണ് കേട്ടോ. It is from text B. I know that you guys read this hypothyroidism and the signs. പക്ഷേ ഇവിടെ വേറൊരു വേർഡും കൂടെ ഉണ്ട്, discern, identify, diagnose. Okay, then eighth one. The execution of which evaluation technique would be appropriate to confirm brain issues associated with precocious puberty? Okay, execution and evaluation, confirm. These are my keywords. Yes. Okay, Vasant, the eighth question, you have a doubt. whether you have to need to write an MRI or MRI. What about in the text? What is mentioned in the text? Whether it is mentioned an MRI or MRI. What is mentioned in the text? Your answer is correct, which is from text B, MRI. Okay, so what is the question? What is the question here? Execution of which evaluation technique would be appropriate to confirm brain issues associated with puberty? So that means it is from text B. Okay, MRI of the brain. This imaging exam can show if children who have central precocious puberty have brain issues that are causing the early start of puberty. So answer is MRI. But here they have not mentioned an MRI. It is just MRI. Okay, so whatever mentioned in the paragraph you can write, otherwise don't write. But an illa, so that you can write MRI. Okay, so yes. And usually നമ്മൾ an എഴുതുന്നത് എപ്പോഴാണ്? An. We are using this article an with A, E, I, O and U vowels. Okay, an is writing with only these vowels. So you don't have to write an there. Because of these two reasons you don't have to write and there. It is just MRI. Okay. Yes, 9th one. Which drug is administered initially to manage bone advancement exceeding 2 years? So my keywords: drug administered and manage. Okay, Shiny, MRI of brain is wrong. MRI of brain is no needed because already brain is mentioned here in the question. So you can write just MRI. Okay. No, Amrita, there is no need for writing MRI of the brain. Yeah, as I already mentioned, brain is already there in the question. Repetition venda. Okay. So what about 9th one? Which medicine? Either medicine aanu administered initially. First step eda. Which medicine is giving? So management in the medicines mentioned in text D. Okay, so which medicine is giving there? Either medicine aanu. It is letrozole. Yes, L should be capital, name of the medicine. So letrozole 2.5 mg daily. And question they have not asking you regarding what amount or what is the measurement. Just what is the name of the medicine. So letrozole will be the answer. Okay, from text D. Yes. Yes, Kavida, Asha, Punni, Shiny, it is letrozole. Yeah. Then 10th one. What age must be surpassed by the girls to show characteristics of puberty? So girls in the age etrayana? What is the age of the girls? Where is it mentioned? Yeah. It is mentioned here in text A. Most of the time puberty occurs after age 8. Alle? Yes. So here, okay. Here what is the answer? Whether it is after the age 8 or after 8 or 8. What is the correct answer? The comment yamo. What is the correct answer? Okay, Jisa, after 8. Okay, Punni, after 8. Monisha, Taku, after 8. Okay, Rashmi, 8. Shiny, after 8. Okay. No, where is 8 years mentioned? You don't have to, okay? Don't write 8 years. It is not mentioned 8 years there. If years mentioned in the paragraph, you can write 8 years. If it is not mentioned, no need to write 8 years. Yeah. Okay, it's not after the age for sure because 1, 2, 3 and 8. So that you can write, okay, either you can write after 8 or you can write just 8. Both are correct. Okay, ഒന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ after age 8 എന്ന് എഴുതാം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ just 8 എന്ന് എഴുതിയാൽ മതി. Because if the question is like when എന്നാണ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ definitely you have to write after. കാരണം when ആണ്, so you need to write after. But the question is not about when, it is all about what. എത്രാമത്തെ ഏജിലാണ്. Okay, what. So that means 8. Okay, or you can write after 8, both are correct. Then 11th one, yes. The type of precocious puberty that can be treated with monthly leuprolide. Okay, so what type? The type of precocious puberty. So my keywords: type, treated and Leuprolide. Yeah, yes, Vasant. 8 is enough. Just write 8 or you can write after 8. Both are correct. Yes. Okay. Okay, Shiny. Okay. The type of precocious puberty. The type aanu. Yeah. Vasant is saying PP and Jissa, Caroline, Kavita, Ponni, Monisha, Shiny, Central. Okay. Answer is, where is it mentioned? It is mentioned in text D. No. It is mentioned in text D, yes. Okay. Answer should be what? What is the correct answer here? Central PP or central. Yes, very good, Divi. Your answer is correct. Central PP. That is the correct answer, which is central PP. Okay, yes. I'm so sorry, guys. It's not central, it's not PP, it is central PP. Then, 12th one. Yes, very good, Vasant. It is from text D. The inclusion of which hormones in the creams or ointments can contribute peripheral precocious puberty? The creams, I mean, in the content ആണ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏത് ഹോർമോൺസിൻ്റെ പ്രസൻസ് ആണ് inclusion of which hormones? So inclusion hormones contribute. Yeah. Yes, Rashmi, very good dear. Central PP. What about 12th one? ഏത് ഹോർമോൺസിൻ്റെ പ്രസൻസ് ആണ്? It can contribute to peripheral precocious puberty. Okay, Rashmi. G and RH. ആണോ? They are asking you which hormones, which means plural. അപ്പം ഒന്നിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഏതോ ഹോർമോൺസ് ആണ്. So which are the hormones? Name of the hormones. Which hormones? അപ്പോൾ ഹോർമോൺസ് എവിടെ പറയുന്നേ? See, being exposed to creams or ointments that contain estrogen or testosterone. അപ്പോൾ ഏതൊക്കെ ഹോർമോൺസ് ആണ് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്? Estrogen or testosterone. So answer is yes, very good, Jissa. Estrogen or testosterone. That is the correct answer. Okay, hormones ആണ് ചോദിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നത്. So these are the hormones. And 13th one. Only Jissa got the correct answer, right? Very good, Jissa. The onset of which abnormalities can be detected through the aid of ultrasound. Okay, so onset, abnormalities as well as ultrasound. Yeah, where is it mentioned? Where is it mentioned? Onset of which abnormalities can be detected through aid of ultrasound. Okay, Shiny, you got all the correct answer. Very good, very good. ഏതൊക്കെ abnormalities ആണ് മെൻഷൻ ചെയ്തേക്കുന്നത്? Okay, which is mentioned here. I think it is in text B. അല്ലേ? Okay, Vasan, that is me. I didn't get that. That's me, which means, okay, you got the correct answer, right? Yeah, very good, very good. Okay. So what about 13th one? The onset of which abnormalities? Which are the abnormalities mentioned there? Can be detected through the help of ultrasound scan or ultrasound. So, this might include the more blood test to check hormone levels, or in girls, an ultrasound to check for an ovarian cyst or tumor. So answer is ovarian cyst or tumor from text B. Okay, ovarian cyst or tumor. Okay, answer kittiya. How many of you got the correct answer? No one? Yeah, so 14th one. A rare genetic disease that affects bones and skin color and causes hormonal problems is called dash. So what is it called? Rare genetic hormonal. Yeah. Okay, Divi, you got the correct answer. Very good, very good. Okay, so what about 14th one, Divi? Did you get that answer? Okay, Jissa, you got the correct answer. Very good. 14th one. Ovarian cyst is not correct here. Abnormalities nana choichikkunne. So we need plural. Okay, abnormalities, which means more than one. Appam cyst ennu parayunnathu oru abnormality aanu, not abnormalities. So system pinne endayirunnu? Tumor. Okay. Yeah, 14th one. A rare genetic disease which is mentioned in text C Ano, which is the rare one? A rare genetic disease that affects bones and skin color and causes hormonal problem. This is the question. And what is that condition? This condition is called 𝐬𝐶𝐭𝐬𝐲 syndrome. Okay, 𝐬𝐶𝐭𝐬𝐲 syndrome. That is the correct answer. And when you write that name, always be careful. M should be in capital, C should be in capital, A should be in capital. And there is a hyphen. Okay, so very confusing. I mean, not confusing, yeah, very different type of answer. So, 𝐬𝐶𝐭𝐬𝐲 syndrome. Okay, that is the correct answer. Okay, so 15 to 20. Yes, Jissa? Very good, dear. Correct or not? Excellent. 15th one. Primary. Yes, okay, Steffi. Correct answer. Yes. 𝐬𝐶𝐭𝐬𝐲 syndrome. The primary indication for treatment to prevent impairment of dash. Okay, so my keywords, primary, indication and impairment. Yeah. Answer is mentioned in, every day mentioned it is mentioned in text D. Ano? Yeah, it is mentioned in text D. Where is it mentioned in text D? Yes, the primary indication for treatment is to prevent impairment of adult height. Answer is adult height. Okay. Yes, Amy, Vasant, Ponni, Sindhu. Okay. Jista, Divi. Okay. Yeah, Monisha, Rashmi. Okay, Asha, adult height. Very good. That is the correct answer. 16th one. Most of the time, puberty occurs after age 8 in girls and after age dash in boys. So, age 8 already namkarayam in girls. What about boys? Boys il etra vayasana? Yeah, 9. Okay, so 9 in boys. Okay, see, text A, second line. This change is known as puberty. Most of the time, puberty occurs after age 8 in girls and after age 9 in boys. So 9, that is the answer. Jissa, Asha, Monisha, Kavita, Rashmi, yes, 9. And 17th one, children with peripheral precocious puberty need more testing include blood test to check hormone levels in or in girls and an dash to check for an ovarian cyst or tumor. So what about that one? Yeah, 17th question and 14th question almost the same, right? So answer is no, not 14th one, 13th one, right? Yeah, 13th one. So answer is ultrasound, right? Ultrasound. Okay, 18th one. The change in the brain could be due to fluid buildup known as dash or a tumor that is not cancer known as hematoma. Okay, so answer is what is the correct answer? Yes, hydrocephalus. Okay, hydrocephalus, which is mentioned in text C, and which is mentioned in text C, a change in the brain that is present at birth. This could be fluid buildup known as hydrocephalus. So answer is hydrocephalus from text C. 19th one, thyroid testing might be used in children who have symptoms of dash such as being tired, reacting to cold, starting to do poorly in school, and or having pale, dry skin. So what is that one? Yes, Steffi, Tojo, yes, Monisha. Answer is hypothyroidism, which is mentioned in text B, I guess. Yeah, which is mentioned in text B. Okay, so the test might be used with children have no symptoms of hypothyroidism. So answer is hypothyroidism from text B. The last question, a group of genetic issues called congenital adrenal hyperplasia are responsible for the triggering of dash to make atypical hormones. So what about the last question? Okay, Jissa, it's from text B. Yes, Geeta. Okay, Divi. All right, Asha. Monisha, correct answer. Yes, adrenal glands. Okay, that is the answer. And where is it mentioned? It is mentioned in text C. All right. So, which is mentioned here, a condition called hyperthyroidism and yes, yeah, a group of genetic issues called congenital adrenal hyperplasia that involve the adrenal gland. Yes, it's here. Okay, okay, Vasant, 17 out of 20. Anyone with 20 out of 20? No. So nobody with 20 out of 20, and you guys told me that it was a very easy material. So not 20. All right. Okay, Taku, yes. Most welcome, guys. Ma'am, please take a detailed class for part B, including the category and all details. My humble request. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. So thank you all. Take care.